Only the very best come here to compete in a test of skill and timing to earn the award of 2013 Grape Pruning Champion. Welcome to the 12th annual Napa Valley Pruning Contest. We're here in Behringer Vineyards, Gamble Ranch in Yountville, and I'm with Executive Director of the Napa Valley Grape Growers, Jennifer Kopp. Jennifer, I understand there are 45,000 wine grapes in Napa Valley that need to be pruned between approximately January and March every year. How important is pruning to ensuring a great bottle of wine?
Well, this is a really important time of year right now, and the way that these guys are setting these vines up for growth dictates how the entire growing season will be for them. I mean, it's not going to define the weather, of course, but it will define the balance of the vine, the productivity of it. If they're trying to correct some positioning, they can do that right now. If they're trying to train along any kind of certain trellis, they're doing that right now. So really the decisions that are made right now, they're looking out at harvest time and hoping to see the results then of what's being done now.
Well, I'm looking forward to some great wine then.
So am I.
As they say, safety first.
Nice, those look good.
Let's do it.
Okay, Tia, well, pruning is one of the most important things that we do in the vineyard in order to achieve vine balance, meaning the balance between the vegetative and leaf production of the vine and the fruit production. So if we didn't prune, at the base of where every leaf was is a bud, a dormant bud, that in the spring will grow out and produce its own shoot with its own fruit. And so you could imagine that if we didn't prune this vine, there would be shoots and fruit growing all over the place, and it would be scattered, it would be hard to harvest, it wouldn't be uniform, it wouldn't ripen well. So what we do is we prune the vines to a certain number of buds so that the vines and the buds grow out with adequate vigor to support the fruit production.
Got it.
And this is a cordon with spur positions. And often what we do per spur position is leave a 2-bud spur. So here's 1 bud, here's 2 buds, and we would make the cut here, slanting away from the bud so that if the wound bleeds, it bleeds off and doesn't bleed onto the dormant buds. We usually keep the lower spur. So we would take this entire large shoot off. And the idea here is to not let the spurs get too high over time. So we're constantly choosing the lower spur and making it a 1-2 bud spur.
Okay, Remy, so on this vine, this appears maybe to be the lower bud, right? So I see
Correct. 1
bud here, and it looks like 1 bud here.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yeah,
so I'm going to
good.
cut here.
So you're already a professional.
All right. Success. And then this one can go entirely?
Can go entirely.
Excellent. So how close do you get? Is that about right?
Yeah, you want about a 1/2 inch, so that's good.
Okay. Excellent.
That's perfect.
Well, I'm not going to win any contests here today, but this is a great lesson nonetheless.
I'm really excited because I think that competition is really important for our company and prove like we can prune well. And I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm here to try to make that first place.
That's wonderful.
Segura con Spring Mud.
Like any great competition, from wrestling to bull riding, you need a championship belt buckle. So our first place winner today, Alfredo Segura, is the lucky winner of this belt buckle. Tell us where you're from. What winery?
I come from Spring Mount Vineyard in San Helena.
And were you expecting to win?
Yeah, I think about a lot about this, and I try to get the first place.
That's
and
fantastic.
I have it.
That's fantastic. Well, we truly appreciate what you do, Alfredo, out there in Vineyard, and all of the contestants today, because as we saw, there's so much more to pruning a vine. You have to understand the trellising system, you have to know how the winery wants to set their crop, help to prevent disease, and we truly commend all the great men and women out here that keep our vineyards healthy every day.